few days that I came back from Tokyo Olympics. This was my third Olympic as a jumping coach for the eventing team for New Zealand, which I'm very proud of, and in total was my 9th Olympics attending. And I must say, we have to show our gratitude to the Japanese people and to the city of Tokyo for making it happen. It was a fantastic games, and I don't want to think what it would have been if they had to cancel. So thank you very much. And going back to the venues, the question venue was something beautifully built. Everything was thought for the horses, for the riders, comfort of the horses, security of the horses, good grounds, very good facilities for cooling them down, the aeration, the air conditioning, everything was absolutely perfect. The competition I first attended was watching the cross country, and I thought it was a very intelligent built course with quite a few options, but it was quite affordable, I would say, but it didn't admit any mistake from the riders. Any mistake paid with a penalty, either a pin or either a run out. Regarding the pins, I don't agree too much with those very soft pins, because it's out of the concept of what cross country is. The horse can rub a fence and shouldn't come down as easy as one of the fences came with a yellow pin that was just a little rub and it came down. But anyway, that's another matter. The ground was very good, the fences were beautiful, we saw beautiful rounds, and all went very well. I must say I was very, very sad for what happened to Jet Set, a horse that I bred, and he was going very, very well for rubbing. Swiss rider, he was doing a great job, and the horse tripped on landing on, I think it was the fence number 20 on the middle part. Had a bad trip, came out of the water. In the water was impossible to see if something had happened, because with the gallop in the water it's impossible. He was brave enough to jump out, and as soon as he landed, the rider noticed that the horse was discomfort, and he came down of the horse, and immediately everybody was aware that something had happened, and unfortunately he had to be put down not to suffer anymore with, I think it was a broken pastern or broken ligaments in the pastern that it didn't have any other solution. Apart from that, go back to the show jumping. The show jumping of the eventing part was a very nice course, very good course. It was a rider's course with options, and both options, like the direct route or adding one stride on the outside line, or even on direct lines, were very, very good options. Easy to make if you ride them well, and if you had them in your mind on the fence before what you were going to do. So it was very balanced, and we saw some very, very good rounds, and I thought it was a very fair course, and we saw beautiful, wonderful results. Then we'll go to the show jumping part of the proper show jumping, which I didn't see, I just saw on the video by the streaming. And I have to disagree with the format. I think the format is not fair at all. I don't think that, especially in the team event, that they should go to the second round, the 10 best teams with equal votes. I mean, there was some brilliant rounds on the first qualifier with one team going, all of them clear, Sweden, and then it had to be equal with teams that maybe went to the second round with 8 votes. I don't think that's fair. There should be the addition of both, so one has the regularity, especially on a sport like ours, that when you have a fault, you cannot mend it. But having 2 rounds would be a lot more fair. Thanks God that the result finally came to the Swedes, because they really deserved it, and they have another beautiful performance in the second leg of the team event, and also in the jump off. Regarding the individuals, it was also, I think, unfair, and this touched me personally, because my son was 31st, and they were only taking the 31st. We never seen in Olympics that the first round, there's 30 clear rounds. I don't think that that's an issue. If you have 2 days, if you have two days qualifying for the individual, but having 1 day, then it should be of a stronger caliber, the course. So the selection is it's a better filter anyway. So that's my views. And then regarding the fences, I think there were some spectacular fences, some too spectacular. I don't think it's fair to put the horses things that they've never seen before, and they're going to shy them from the fence that they have to jump. And just because they have like the sumo man just beside the fence, some horses just stop. Some of the walls were also an issue for some horses that level, and when they saw them, they just stopped. They stopped. They wouldn't want because they were afraid. I don't think that type of difficulties should be included in the course. And if they're going to be included, they should be put sometime before that they get familiar to it. As easy as that. So that's my view overall. But great for the sport, and it was a beautiful individual class. The winning round was fantastic. The jump off, was fantastic, and as well the jump off for the team event. And congratulations to all of them.